today's video, I'm going to try to answer some of the questions that I've had submitted to me most often. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, and let's get going. Okay, question number one. I think it has to have to do with maybe the solar and the inverter. Do I need the solar? Do I need the inverter? Where are the plugs? Those kind of questions. So I recommend getting the solar. I think it's a game changer. If you're only ever going to places where you can plug in your camper, and that we call it plugging into shore power, then you don't need solar. But having solar up front is going to give you so many more options to just go have adventures. And I personally, because I'm not camper handy, I can't rewire this rig, I would recommend that you get it when you purchase your camper. I think it's a smart move. So let's assume that you think, okay, I want to include the solar in my package when I buy. The next question usually is like, do I need an inverter? And I recommend that you get one. Not because you might need it on day one, but because chances are over time, you're going to realize, oh man, I wish I had an inverter. And it's, again, one of those things where I'm sure you could go and buy an off-market product and have it installed after the fact. But I personally prefer to get it all up front, and that way I know it's done correctly, and then I don't have to wonder later if I can get this done the right way for my rig. And so the inverter is going to take that power that's being captured by solar and stored in the lithium battery, and it's going to convert it so that your devices, think devices that you would plug into a plug at home. That's kind of the mental construct you need to have. I think it's 1200 watts or lower is the pull that you need to be under. But yeah, things like, I don't know, your laptop. So all you aspiring digital nomads out there, if you want to have your laptop on the road, you're going to want to be able to plug it in. And if you want to plug it in, you need the inverter. So solar and inverter. Those are the two things that I really think you need to get. But let me show you something about the plugs. Okay, as you come into the camper, obviously this has been a recent cleaning day for us, you will find here on the right, you've got some plugs. But you need to understand what you're looking at here. So these are those plugs that look like the ones you have in your house. If you're plugged into shore power, both of these will work. If you are off grid and you're relying on the lithium battery that's been sucking up all that great sunlight through your solar panels to get energy, and you've got the inverter, only this plug, and they sticker it with inverter, is the one that's going to work. So if I'm out boondocking and I have solar and I have an inverter and I plug something in here, it will not work. If I plug it in here, it will. And down here, you've got a plug-in for, something you would plug into your car lighter, and this is for USBs. Okay, another question I get is, how big is that refrigerator drawer exactly? Now, I could give you dimensions, but I think the best way is to do a little bit of show and tell. So let's open up this drawer and I'll show you what I mean. So this is the Dometic drawer fridge, which we love. These are our overhead lights. And this is the drawer. It's dirty because we use it. And here's how you control the settings. Now, I'm going to take my trusty grande Starbucks cup, and that should give you a sense of how big it is. So I can comfortably fit, because it's not just the height of the drawer, you still have probably 3 inches on top. So it is grande, perhaps even venti sized storage. Okay, another question that I've had come through is, how the heck do you make the beds in the camper? There is an older video where Mike explained this, but I'm going to give you one more pass at this because I'm not sure that we were as clear about how the cushions and the cube top covers play into this. So this is a table, and on this side is the mount where you would put the table leg. Put it in the floor, put it in here, pops in. It's great. But let me show you what else you can do with this. So this probably looks familiar if you've seen the interior of a Happier camper. You have the cubes, the cube covers, the floor panels. But one of the things you might not be aware of is that these cube covers, 3 sides have a lip, which you can see here, it's about a finger's width, and 1 side's flat. And you need that side to be flat because that tabletop is going to rest right here on this lid and on this lip. So I'm going to try to put that in for you so you can see how the heck that works. Okay, it's a weird camera angle, but let me see if I can make it work. So this is pretty simple. You saw that the cushion cover allowed for room to get this in. And then I'm just gonna lift up this, drop it in, et voila. Now this is actually kind of nice as a bedside table if you've got 2 people sleeping the long way, but this cushion is the folding cushion. So when you see this on the Happier Camper website, sometimes it's hard to imagine, like, well, what do I need the camper cushions for versus the cube covers? Cube covers are for tops of cubes, right? But to make a bed and to not have to buy a gajillion cubes, you don't need to, right? You just need enough cubes to create a platform that you're going to put the folding cushions on. And that is what that looks like. So if we wanted to, one of us could just sleep here. It's a perfect new size bed as well, I might add. But yeah, so if you wanted just this configuration, you would buy 2 cubes, 2 cube covers, a single tabletop, and 1 folding cushion. And you'd have a place to sleep. There you have it. Those are the most commonly asked questions. But if you have a question that I didn't cover, put it in the comments below and I will answer it. You could also always email me at happiercamperowners@gmail.com and I'll get right back to you. I hope you guys are getting a chance to get out camping. Take care.